everybody, my name is Nicoletti. I'm an attorney in Jacksonville, Florida. And today I want to cover the interesting tool of the title commitment. It is a really interesting instrument when doing real estate and trying to get a real estate transaction closed. It's one of the most important tools in real estate that I harp on all of the time because it tells you exactly what needs to be done for that property, real estate, to get closed, get title insurance, and exchange keys and money at the closing table. Get a title commitment if you can, and not a title search. And I'll tell you why. The title search is going to tell you a bunch of things that are recorded on the property, like book and page, and may tell you a lot of unnecessary things. It may tell you a bunch of deeds in the past. It may tell you a bunch of liens and mortgages, which is great, but it may give you too many things to digest that's not going to be important for your deal. A title commitment is going to give you the full picture, full story, and that means it's more efficient for everybody. I'm a bottom line guy, and I like to know things up front. I want to know what we got to do. I want to know everything up front. I want to know, is there a mortgage? Does it have to get paid off? What's the story? And a title commitment is going to give you those things. Don't rely on the property appraiser, especially for trying to figure out who's on title. The property appraiser is not always accurate. I've had several transactions where we thought it was only 3 people on the title because guess what? The property appraiser said there's 3 people on title. Well, when we get the title commitment back, well, there's more people than that. There ended up being 2 more. So in the probate situation that I had, we had to make sure that all of those people, all 5, were on the contract. So it's really important to look at that title commitment, see who title's vested in, and make sure you get all of the right people. Past deeds in the chain are really helpful because they tell you a sequential order of where things are going, what's happening. So focus on some of the deeds that you will find in the transaction itself. I've realized it's helpful for my probates. I've realized it's helpful for the transactions, but the title commitment is something that's going to give you a clear picture of what needs to be done in order for that title insurance underwriter to write a buyer's policy to that investor. It hashes out all of the problems beforehand. It gets out all of the things that on the table that needs to be done, and it's a process where there's no guessing involved. This is what has to be done. Yes. Does the commitment allow for amendments and little changes later if they find out some stuff? Yes. But guess what? It's great to know as much as you can up front, right away. There's no other surprises that are going to come later on. And I get people all the time asking me, what really is it? What is the title commitment? And it's that forensic bottom line examination. Because there's somebody in the insurance company that's sitting down at their desk, reviewing the title, going back through old cards, and seeing where did title come? What's the chain looking like? What are things looking like here? And it's what the insurance writer is saying and what needs to be done. And in a probate, they will tell you, hey, somebody owned this real estate. They died. And title was never conveyed properly to the heirs. So now you have a situation where, let's just say somebody thought they owned the property, but back in the chain, somebody died, and now you got a little bit of a different situation. Things are going to change in that circumstance, but having that title commitment is a big function to your whole deal and your whole real estate deal. I always tell people, try to get that up front if you can. It helps me, it helps you, it helps everybody in the deal. It helps figure out exactly what needs to be done, and I love it. It's one of my favorite tools, and it's one of the most underappreciated, undervalued tools in a real estate transaction. And when you know how it works and what's involved, it's amazing, and you will love it too.